I am alone once again. All my friends have gone home for the winter. So I want to say thank you again to them for coming out and helping me this summer get a lot of projects done. It is a very cold morning. It's the second morning that I've had a killing frost come through. And as you can see, the plants are really suffering behind me. So this morning I'm going to start to harvest all my potatoes, pull out whatever other crops need to come out of the garden, get those things all harvested. I'm going to tear down the greenhouse. But as you can see, the driveway has been compacted. The compactor came earlier this week. Unfortunately, though, I was not here when it came through. So all the footage that I have of the compactor is off of the security camera. But as you can see, it's very foggy outside this morning. It's about 32 degrees. Supposed to get snow tomorrow, which is good. I'm very happy the snow's coming. As you can see, most of the leaves have fallen off the trees. And as I was saying, not only do I need to clean out the garden this morning, but I also need to take down that greenhouse before the snow comes. So I'm thankful that I had a wonderful summer, a very busy summer. With my friends' help, I was able to get a lot done, such as the driveway, putting up the temporary greenhouse, getting some wood bucked up. You can see over my shoulder this way, sorry for the quick camera movement, there's a lot of wood that's been chopped over there. The woodshed got started. I am not working on it right now. I might be working on it in the snow. And, hopefully I'll have my friends come back out when they have some time to help me. Otherwise, it'll be a project that'll wait till spring. Kenai and I are alone again, which is fine. That is what, my life is living by myself out here in this remote part of Alaska. However, reality is starting to set in. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. So a question had come up recently about how much did all of this rock cost me? And I still don't have a total on that, so I don't actually know what it's going to cost me. But I do know that it is going to be a lot more than what I originally budgeted for. In fact, everything I'm doing is a lot more than what I had originally planned. Because of that, and because of the fact that I don't want to go into debt to get projects completed on my property, projects that absolutely need to be done, I have decided to go back to work. So that's why this video is late coming out to you, is that for the last week, I have started a new job. I'm putting in a lot of hours. As you might know, over this last couple of years, I've been helping out a friend of mine with their Airbnbs. I'll be continuing to do that this winter, but I've also taken on a position with another friend, which doesn't leave me a whole lot of time to get projects done. So I'm not giving up on YouTube. Don't panic now and think, oh my God, she's stepping away. I'm not. But what I am asking is for your patience and your understanding, as my videos might be a bit more sporadic. So please turn on your notifications if you don't have them on already. And that way you'll get a little notice when my videos do post. It's going to be harder for me to get the projects done, with me working so much. But they still have to get done, and I still would like to get videos out to you guys. So I can't guarantee you that there will be a video once a week. It'll probably be more random. So Friday morning, isn't necessarily going to be the time that I post. But like I said, I'm not giving up on it. And I do want to thank all of you for sticking with me through this. And for those of you who have just joined, thank you for being here today. And for those of you who have been watching my channel from the very beginning, I really appreciate you being with me all these years. But just know I'm not going anywhere. I just need a little bit of time to be able to get my videos done with working so much. But that's the reality of things. Things cost money, and YouTube doesn't pay me a whole lot. YouTube has managed to keep the lights on, pay my utility bills, if you will. And I did have a large amount of savings when I first started on this adventure, thanks to the sale of my home back in Colorado. But I just need to refill some of the coffers so that I can get the projects done without going into debt. And so that's why I've decided to take on a full-time job once again. And unlike my previous full-time job that I had when I first got here, which allowed me to work my hours as they were available to me, this one I can't. I need to be physically at this other job, which takes me away from the house and the computer. Kenai's happy to be out on a little walk this morning. Like I said, it's about 32 degrees out this morning, and I need to get busy on tearing down the greenhouse and pulling those vegetables, but I have to be to work in a couple of hours. So I'm not going to film it this morning. I'll give you an update in my next video about how the garden did overall. But I wanted to give you guys at least a little bit of heads up as to why there wasn't a video published on Friday. I was traveling. I took my friend back to the airport so that he could return to Barrow, and then started my new job. So as I mentioned, though, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just asking for your patience and your understanding, as the videos will be a little less regular than they have been. And once again, I want to thank everybody for sticking with me over the years, and as we make our way into the future and see where it takes us. So Kenai and I, again, are going to just be here, but you'll see us on a more irregular schedule. Nonetheless, I'm going to get to work before I run out of time. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you again soon. Until then, please stay safe and take care.